Well, the song is called Love Songs For.
Know the reason why people make a love songs for. Oh, so just keep your arms around me. Oh, look up and then I found it.
About this cute couple, aka me and my boyfriend, and made a cute song about it, made a cute video to it, and it's just like, I don't know, when you're like first starting a relationship and how everything's like super like cotton candy and like beachy skies and like pretty sunsets, like that was the mood and vibe. The whole kind of like, the reason why I'm starting in such a light, fluffy place is so I can get like super like the complete opposite as like I continue like putting out the rest of the tape. But yeah, it's the beginning of a story that ends in disaster, as like most things do in life. And I guess it's like the first piece of the puzzle that we ever see, because I'm literally just starting to like finally put out the shit that I want. So I guess it's like the whole thing is one big Easter egg in itself. I've been up to lots of eating. I'm trying to get thick for the summer and the winter. But I've been finishing up the first half of the tape and just getting it to be as close to perfect as it can get to before I start getting sick of it and want to like destroy everything and start from scratch again. So yeah, just been finishing up the first half of the tape and working on a lot of acting things. I don't know when it's gonna be released, but I'm doing a cool thing with Fox this year, starting in September. Yeah, so just keeping it moving. I'm putting out a flipping tape. I'm not calling it an album because I don't want to drop an album yet. I feel like I have a lot of growing to do and a lot of things to learn. So I don't want to do an album yet, but I'm doing a tape. It's a 2-part tape called Nothing Lasts Forever. Like I said, it's a story from like super happy to like super awful and the worst times ever. Starts in a really happy place, ends in like a really like desolate, like empty kind of place. And I've been working on it for a very, very long time. I want to say like these past 2 years. So there's like, I have like 2 or 3 like of my like all-time favorite songs that I've ever written on this thing that's about to come out. And I'm super excited to freaking make visuals for that and like just like get it out, because I like my friends play it and I'll just see them enjoying it, so I'm like, I just want to put it out. So yeah. One thing that you probably wouldn't know about me, because I don't like advertise my like dog connection skills, but I am the best puppy trainer. Like I know exactly how to train dogs. Like me and dogs just have this connection that is just like, and also I was that kid that watched the Cesar Millan videos like whenever it was on TV. So I like picked up on all that and I was like, I'm gonna train all the dogs I get, and all the dogs I've trained have been perfect except for some minor anxiety issues, but that's out of my control, so you can't blame me for that. I mean, my like creative process is kind of really spontaneous, but it has like a routine to it. Like I'll hear something, or like one of my friends will be having a conversation and I'll hear something that sounds cool to me and I'll be like, ooh, that should be a song, or that should be a lyric, and go away. And yeah, a lot of my songs start off with like someone saying something cool, or I'll just be like literally like, whoa, English. I'll just be like peeing or something, and then I'll like get a random melody in my head and I'll like sing that into my notes, and then I'll listen to beats and see if any of the melodies I have go along with the beats that I've been getting. And sometimes it's just like boom, and then those are usually the songs that I put out. The only ones that are coming to mind now are like, because okay, me and my friends do a lot of like gatherings where we're just it'll just be like all of us in a small space, just like literally like having a rave, like some form of like this like R&B hip hop rave. Like it's like going to the club, but the club's at your friend's house. So like my all-time, the last song on the first part of the tape is called OC, parentheses tomorrow, and it's my all-time favorite song. And it's because there's so many like visual things that I like thought about while making that song, and it means the most to me. And I feel like it's the closest that I'll ever get to being on the same wave as Frank Ocean. So yeah, I guess it's like visual stuff. Or if like my friend's saying something and I'm like, what does that mean? And it has a cool like definition. Like, here, let's go in my notes and see what are some of the sayings. Oh, the last thing I posted in my notes, kind of depressing, but it was like, I get sad at night. And I was like, that could be like the start of a song or a lyric. Don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet. And then there's, or it'll be like quotes that I think of, like, growing up is just seeing things you couldn't see when they first started. I don't know, that doesn't really make sense, but I do a lot of these late at night and I'm half delusional. Oh, and then it could be the randomest things. Like, honestly, there is really no routine to it because it'll be the randomest things. Like, I really like cartoons, and I was watching The Amazing World of Gumball, and the theme song started playing, and I was like, I should remix this Gumball, like, track because it's fire and it could be cool. I don't know, it's just random things. I like soak up everything and like comes out how it will. I feel like for anyone starting off, it's really cool when you just start off because you have so much to learn about like what you like, and it might not be what everyone else likes, but like it's cool to just try anything and everything because you might end up liking something that you couldn't really see yourself doing, and it's amazing. Like, it's weird, like, because when you don't know the rules of something and you don't know the boundaries of anything, literally just like go for, like, stretch yourself as far as you can go. And then from there, like, you can like reel it back into all the specific things you like about all the different things that you're trying. And I think that's how you like develop your sound, like through time, just like literally trying just to try. Have fun, freestyle, you know, do crazy stuff. And then sometimes it ends up being amazing and you're like, oh, okay. So yeah, just try everything. Okay, so when I'm like making visuals, as I'm like writing the song, I'll kind of like see like a specific color that I really think fits the feel of the song and like the energy of the song. And then like with Love Songs 4, I just saw like pinks and like blues and like cotton candy and like just like sweet, soft colors. And then I told Katara about that. And he was like, we were like both on the same wave. And we were like, well, what if we go to the fair? And the fair is like light, fun, like the Ferris wheels and like the cute thing. It was just cute. So we go to the fair, and it was my first time going to the Orange County Fair. I had a blast. I had a turkey leg. I had a corn. I had this ramen noodle burrito with Funyuns in it. And it was amazing. I felt like I was like 6 years old and I was like going around screaming. And then we like got on rides. It was just so cute. So yeah, that was like, the point of this is to like be cute as fuck. So I think that we accomplished that, and that was like the feel. It's supposed to like feel warm and fuzzy and just like you're just smiling so hard that it hurts. But I think the hardest part about making visuals is choosing which, like if everything's good, it's like narrowing it down to something. But then again, for me, it's also kind of like that, and then like the opposite of that, because I'm really picky about like just like everything. So if one thing is wrong with me, like say like one of my pant legs is like higher than the other one, I'm like, all of that's gotta go, because it's just It bothers me. But yeah, I think making visuals is like my favorite part of like making music apart from the writing, because like you actually get to see a story come to life. And I'm really excited for the darker stuff so I can cry and throw fits and break things. So yeah, that's my answer.